Hey, how you doing everyone? Force Raider here, and welcome to Puzzle Agent. I've been wanting to play this for a good bit. I'm mostly shocked because this is a Telltale game, and when I think of Telltale, I definitely don't think of like this kind of a puzzle game, a 2D puzzle game. I normally would think of stuff like Batman or like the one Borderlands game that they did, or The Wolf Among Us, or the Walking Dead games. I never would have thought of this. So that's always, you know, sometimes you get pleasant surprises. And sorry for not making really any videos lately. I had to go on a trip. I came back from the trip super exhausted. Managed to at least get one video out between then and now, so I guess that's good at least. And then was waiting on new equipment. Got myself a new microphone here. I'll tilt the camera down a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, I got the an AT2020, as well as a new Go XLR mixer, which I am super glad that I got this, because now I can do shit like this. The question of whether that's going to record in the game audio, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I also have to go ahead and say this is the second time I've had to record this because Puzzle Agent's a little weird. It kind of shoves everything on the screen over, which means it shoved my recording software over, so it made it record on the wrong screen. Yay! But to kind of compensate for that, I'm gonna go ahead and play just a little bit further. That way it's not just me repeating the same stuff over again. Let's go ahead and get into Puzzle Agent. Yeah, I guess I can just forget about that game number one now. New game. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's absolutely beautiful. J. Edgar, I didn't get to read that. Puzzle Investigation Z9. I love he's just sitting at his desk doing a crossword puzzle, and the music makes it so ominous. It's beautiful. And the big bowl of Hubba Bubba. I used to eat a lot of I used to chew a lot of Hubba Bubba when I was a kid. Fond memories there. Actually, I think I still have like a whole jar of it somewhere in my house, from leftover from one Halloween. Agent Tethers, wake up. I still think that looks like an astronaut. That's so weird. I love that face. You alright there, Tethers? Everything good? Nelson Tethers' crossword puzzle has been ripped to bits, but is there something written on it? Reconstruct it to find out. Sure thing, buddy, sure thing. Let's see here. There we go. Shouldn't take me too long. Submit! Like I said, I already knew how to do it. Hopefully this is going to be a reoccurring thing where I already know how to do the puzzles ahead of time. Kind of takes away a little bit. Oh, I should have clicked the house so you guys could see what that's about.
Puzzle research. This is Agent Tethers. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, I see. An assignment. In the field? No, sir, it's been, yes, quite some time. Uh-huh. Erasers? The foundation of democracy? Oh, absolutely, sir. I agree, sir. Oh, yes, the White House needs its erasers, sir. I'll be on the next plane to... Wait, where?
Scoggins. Better put on your winter clothes, Nelson. You're gonna need them. I really like the voice acting in this game, too. That was another thing I noticed when I was recording it the first time, is it's got good voice acting. A little crackly, the audio, I don't know why. I don't think it has anything to do with the way I'm recording it. Hello there, good sir. As if I didn't already know who you are.
Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. Population, 754. Temperature,
Too damn cold.
it's cold, and not much to look at. According to the agency, there's some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. The whole plant is shut down. There's a weird man staring at me. Hopefully, this won't be a big waste of time. Agent Tether's out. I have no idea where my hotel is. I might have to ask for directions.
Hello! Agent Tethers, progress waits for no man.
Excuse me, I'm Nelson Tethers with the FBI's Department of Puzzle Research.
I wonder if they actually have something called that.
Hello?
Also, I should fix this.
Okay,
there we go.
and you are?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bjorn. Boy, those snowmobiles sure are a bumpy ride, eh?
Yep.
Can only assume when he went dead silent after Tethers said nice to meet you, can only mean that the feeling is not mutual. Oh, how nice.
Can you give me directions to the nearest hotel? I'm having a little trouble finding my way around.
You'd never get there. Roads are too slick.
Sir, I'm an agent of the FBI's Puzzle Research Division. It can't be harder than the puzzles I see every day.
Not so.
It's really just a matter of trajection.
Okay, on the way to the hotel, you're going to pass 2 traffic lights.
Nelson's snowmobile is sliding along the roads. Arrange the logs to help Nelson bump his way to the hotel. Make sure to pass the traffic lights Bjorn mentioned along the way. Drag the logs from the menu onto the game grid. A log can be dragged to any free space. Nelson's snowmobile will start off heading south. When it hits a log, it will bank right or left depending on the log's orientation. Nelson must hit every stoplight on his way to the hotel. Press submit when you think the logs are arranged correctly. Remember, I screwed this up the first time because I thought I had to pass between the two of them and not go directly over them. But this is actually like a really easy one. I don't even have to use all the sticks. And that's it. Submit! Submit to my will, Nelson. Wait, no, that didn't sound right. I don't mean like that. Like he was a friend. In fact, maybe we should just keep this professional. Agent Tethers. Here, I'll show you guys what the house section here is. This puzzle can be solved by either making an S or an N shaped pattern with Nelson's tracks. Good job! Nelson's reached his destination and all is right with the world. I feel like I should read those more often if they're gonna have little messages at the end there. It made me feel good. Godspeed, Agent Tethers. Welcome back, Agent Tethers. It still kind of makes me laugh a little.
I must have gotten lost. I thought your directions were taking me to the hotel.
They did.
I'm standing in front of the hotel, aren't I?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're a dick.
Welcome.
No, you're not a dick. You're a troll. I mean, he just looks like the perfect embodiment of a troll.
I'm here to investigate an incident at the Scoggins Eraser Factory. Do you know anything about it?
Nope.
Well,
The hotel's going to close soon. Better check in if you're sticking around.
I have the feeling you just don't want to talk to me, Bjorn.
Seen any suspicious people hanging around the hotel lately?
Yep.
Really? Can you describe them?
Skinny. Asks lots of questions. Wears a stupid hat.
Thanks for the tip.
Yep.
And fuck you. Fuck you. I like my hat. Thank you very much. I really just did that to test that out. Go crawl back under your bridge, dude.
Discovered a fence. Boards all chewed up, something terrible. Could be the work of strays trying to get to the dumpsters back there. I don't know why I'm reporting this.
I mean, it looks to me like it's stray snow sharks. Gotta watch out for them snow sharks. I like your gnomes. Oh, I forgot that I can just walk up after this.
Hello.
Well, hello there, mister. Welcome to Valda's Inn. I'm Martha Garrett, but everyone calls me Ma. How can I help you?
I'm Nelson Tethers. I have a reservation.
Oh, yeah, you're here about the eraser factory, eh? We're awfully excited to have a real FBI man in our town. It's just like TV, yeah? Ooh, I'm gonna make some hot dish for you later.
A hot dish?
Oh, you'll love it. I've never met a man who didn't love himself some hot dish.
I still want to know what the hell hot dish is. I mean, I'm probably gonna like it. I would try just about anything once. Just about anything, within reason. By the way, you're very nice, very courteous, much nicer than the last person I met.
So, what room am I in?
Yeah, okay, I've got your room right here. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. The night clerk wrote down your room number in code.
Mind if I have a look? I bet I can figure out what room I'm in.
The security-minded night clerk noted Nelson's room number in cryptic form. Help Martha see what's written so you can get your keys. Pretty sure that's not a code, he was just being fancy. Taxpayers' dollars. Dang, I didn't notice that last time. Taxpayer dollars spent. I guess it costs a lot of money for the government to train such a brilliant puzzle man such as myself. Up, agent.
There you go, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh yeah, now I see. Okay then, here's your room key, FBI man.
Thanks. Actually, while I have you here, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Real quick, I promise.
Oh yeah, of course.
How do I get to the factory from here?
The FBI doesn't know where the factory is? Oh dear, our moose is cooked.
Rest
That's the best
assured,
shocked
ma'am,
look
the
on
FBI
anyone's face
just
I've seen in
likes
this
to
game so far.
confirm intelligence with civilian knowledge of We like to double check things.
Oh, of course. Well, it's easy. I have a tourist map of our little town of Scoggins right here.
Heathers was trying so hard.
You know, our Scoggins Erasers is the plant that supplies the White House with all of its erasers. The president could be fixing a mistake with a Scoggins eraser right now.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm here. That and the fact that every time the Bureau made an inquiry into the situation, all we ever got back were bizarre puzzles.
Oh yeah, well, that'll happen.
Do you know anything about the problem at the factory?
Yeah, so tragic about the accident, huh?
Accident?
Oh yeah, the foreman, Isaac Davner, they say he was killed in there.
Is that so?
Well, not to be gossipy, but I heard the accident was caused by raccoons.
Raccoons?
Yeah, little creatures that live in the woods around the factory. Maybe you should go talk to Sheriff Bogg about it, though. You should be able to catch him out by the factory right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
So what, is this town plagued by trash pandas?
The guy in the lobby, is he okay?
Oh, that's Bo Murphy. He's always been a bit of an odd one. Yeah, he sits there all day trying to do his puzzles. He mostly keeps to himself, and I bring him some food from time to time. Sometimes I swear he'd starve to death if I didn't bring him something to eat.
He must love hot dish too.
Thanks. Well, goodbye.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any gum for sale? Or know where I can buy some?
Dear, we've been out of gum for quite some time.
What?
Haven't seen a stick in months anywhere in town. We tend to get shipments of things like that in the spring.
So, no gum?
Nope.
Gum helps me concentrate.
Pick up the ABC gum. Love how it's ABC. Oh, this is still gross. So in this game, you get hints by chewing used gum. That is absolutely disgusting, Tethers. What is wrong with you? Nelson Tethers thinks best when he's chewing gum. Any kind of gum. Find discarded gum and use it to get a hint during a sticky puzzle. See? So wait, why did Tethers come up here with 8 pieces of used gum already? There we go. 10, 11. I'm gonna stop counting. I feel kind of stupid when I say it out loud. Oh well.
Excuse me, you look perplexed.
Puzzles. So many puzzles.
Puzzles? I might be able to help you with that.
Bo has swallowed a rubber band again. His x-ray shows only tapeworms. Or does it? Rotate segments of the pesky parasites to reveal the hidden object. Yay. I think this is right. I mean, I do see, like, the weird thing is one of those tapeworms had a head on either end. Rejected. Ah, shit. I got this right the first time when I did it last time. I guess no abominations of science here. Well, I can only do it that way. So it can't be that one. Which one did I get wrong here? Whew. I am certainly costing the American taxpayer a lot of money. Still, I don't see how I got it wrong the first time. I didn't see where any of them really lined up incorrectly. I'm not even sure what it was supposed to be showing me. That's probably the reason why I messed up on this one.
Solved. Now maybe you can relax a little.
With the whispers. If it's an acrostical enigma, maybe it's a Baltimore transdeletion.
What is
The
a
whispers.
Baltimore
Or
translation?
not.
Well, I guess I better mosey on along here.
The residents of Skagen seem nice enough. Aside from one wild goose chase, everyone's been cooperative. Plus, it looks like I'm primed for all the hot dish I can eat. It remains to be seen if that's a good thing. I got a map from the hotel owner, so I'm heading over to the eraser factory. Agent Tethers out. Am I supposed to be saying that?
Get on the snowmobile. Okay. So long, Bjorn. Hey, Sheriff. Like your snowmobile. Sweet bumper guard. You pit maneuver people often with that thing?
Hi, Sheriff Bog. Yeah, I'm Nelson Tethers of the FBI's Department of Puzzle...
Agent Tethers, good to meet you. We got a real mess here. Yes, we do.
We do?
Oh, yes. It's gonna be a while before we can get this factory running again.
But my job is to get this factory back to making erasers.
Agent Tethers, you're in a right pickle.
Well, I should probably ask you some questions about the incident then.
That's what I'd do if I was a big, important FBI boy.
You sound a little, envious there, buddy.
What was this incident?
Well, we don't need to be dramatic.
What happened?
There was an explosion.
What?
Oh, yeah. A big explosion. And the foreman just never came home.
When did the accident take place?
Well, I've been trying to figure that out myself. Here's what I know.
The Rest Easy Guard Service was employed to keep watch over the factory from midnight to midnight yesterday. From their statements, can you determine the time of the big noise? I think I can, since I did this already. 1 hour before the last shift started. Only Bernie puts in the full 8 hours. I get the shortest shifts, 3 hours. Worked from 6 till I was relieved. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Okay, so I actually screwed this up the first time I did this, and I got a little bit mixed up. The key here is that Hop here works last shift, final 3 hours. Bernie works second to last shift, and he gets a full 8 hours. So if it's 1 hour before, then it ends up being 8. God, I hope I'm remembering that right.
If there was an explosion at that time, wouldn't the icicles on the building have been knocked off?
Good point. Maybe they grew back.
Maybe I just learned how to fly by flapping my arms up and down.
What happened to the foreman? My notes don't have a lot of details.
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. One day after work, Mr. Dabner just never came home. The accident was pretty bad.
Oh, is there a body?
Nope, he's just gone. Isaac Dabner's his name, if you don't have that in your notes.
We don't even know if he died in that explosion?
Won't be able to find that out till we find a way into the factory.
What did your investigation turn up?
Not much. I can't figure out how to get past this lock.
Well, that's because it's missing a piece. I can see that just by looking at it.
So it is. I guess that's why you make the big bucks, right?
That's right, sir.
Do not mock me, Sheriff. Also, fuck off.
Well, I don't seem to be getting a lot of answers.
Listen, why don't you meet me down at the Moose Ear Diner later? I have some files related to the case that you may be able to help me with.
Oh, okay, but I really think...
Agent Tethers, it's a pleasure working with you. You're doing a great job.
Don't patronize me.
Moose Ear in a bit.
What a prick, right, Tethers? Jeez. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Not gonna wave back?
Excuse me, I see you're working on your sign. Is it safe for me to go into the diner? Excuse me.
Gotta fix the sign.
Something wrong with your sign?
Sir?
I said, is there something wrong with...
You a cop? I ain't got time for cops.
I'm not a cop.
Look, I gotta get this sign fixed before it gets dark. I don't want to be out here after dark, if you know what I mean.
I don't, actually. What do you mean by that?
It's just a fuse, but I can't remember which one it is. Not with all the whispers in my head.
What? Whispers?
Get the fuse for me. I'm getting cold out here.
Whispers. Well, I guess I should talk louder. Maybe I'll get a megaphone.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me better now?
Jeez. The repairman has forgotten which fuse he needs to use, even though he coded them so he wouldn't forget. Select the fuse that completes the sequence. This one. I actually did very poorly on this particular puzzle the first time I did it. Screwed up twice before I actually hit the right one. And I got the right one by sheer luck. I still love hearing that little music that goes there right after you complete a puzzle. Yeah, it has something to do with symmetry for this one. Each figure in the sequence is made up of a number and its mirror reflection joined together as the right and left parts of the figure. The missing number in the sequence is 3. Okay, I didn't know that.
That should do it.
Hey, what do you know? This ought to keep the little buggers away.
Little... what?
Well, I gotta finish getting this sign mounted. See you later.
You hate raccoons too,
We'll
dude?
see.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the trash pandas myself.
I don't suppose you know anything about the eraser factory accident?
Don't suppose I do.
Well, at least we didn't waste each other's time.
Did you know Isaac Davner?
Not much. Heard he had some kind of accident. Feel bad for his wife, Glory. Such a pretty girl.
I should really talk to her. Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, I do.
So, where can I find her?
Inside.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, can I get one moose burger? What you guys looking at? Come on, fellas, you're all making me a little nervous. It's rude to stare. All I want is a moose burger, that's it. Thank you. Hello, Glory.
Excuse me, ma'am. Miss? Waitress lady?
Welcome to the Moose Ear Diner. I'll be right with you.
She looks so
Can
distraught.
I help you with that?
I mean, her husband was supposedly blown up, so yeah, I would be distraught too if my significant other was possibly blown up and there was no way to verify it. Glory is distracted by the puzzle of food she's preparing to serve. Fit all the food items on the plate in such a way that none of them overlap to get her attention. Okie dokie, and it's just like the puzzle we did earlier with the crossword. I don't remember what the hell goes where. And submit. Damn, that is a lot of taxpayers' money. I'm not going to get over that. That's insane. Oh yeah, I forgot that the puzzles each have like actual names. Rearranging rations.
There you go. Delicious.
Thanks.
So, what's good here?
I don't know. It's all fine.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Glory Davner.
Oh, haha. So, I'm Nelson. Are you feeling okay?
Yes. No. I'm just thinking about my husband.
What's wrong with your husband, ma'am? Is he okay?
He will be.
Well, I'm with the FBI's Department of Puzzles Research. I need to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, gotta ask those, hard-hitting questions, don't you, Tethers?
An accident at the eraser factory caused it to shut down. Do you know anything about that?
Of course I do.
What have you heard?
Well, nothing really. I mean, just that it was an accident like everyone says.
The factory foreman, Isaac Davner. He was your husband?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's not much in my files about him.
That's okay. He's a great man. I'm so proud of him.
For...
Just so proud.
Oh, okay.
It's weird how she talked about her husband. Just so proud.
The repairman outside seems a bit odd. Anything I should know about him?
Well, I think he's got a bit of a crush on me, but he's harmless.
Could he have hurt your husband to get to you?
Oh no, he wouldn't hurt a fly. He even avoids stepping on rocks so he won't accidentally hurt any critters living below. I wish people wouldn't tease him for that, Daryl.
Fuck you, Daryl, and your shitty hat.
Has the factory closure affected business?
Yeah, people tend to hang around here longer now that they aren't going to work. Normally, that'd be a good thing, but I've been pretty distracted.
I see that. Maybe I can help.
When these three couples walked into the diner, Glory thought she knew what each would order. She was wrong, and now she's forgotten who gets what. Here's what she does recall. Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. Only one patron resembles his or her meal. The ham plate should be set down next to the banana split. Honestly, this one was a little tough, but I actually did get it on the first try, so I remember he got that, and let's say the ham plate. I believe you got the ham plate, and you got the onion rings. You got... Did she get the burger? I don't remember. The fish-eating man sitting next to her. I want to say this is right. Check that again. Yeah, this should be right. This should be right. I got nervous for a moment. I gotta admit, I got just the tiniest bit nervous that was gonna go. Yeah.
That wasn't so tough.
Yeah, I guess not.
Could I have a bit more of your time, ma'am?
Sure.
Well, I mean, not really. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, do the sheriff's, and then I'll check everybody else's out. Last time where I stopped was right at the sheriff, so we'll do a little bit more, and then I guess
Sheriff.
we'll leave the diner, and that should be it.
Tethers, good. You're here.
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you...
No time. I got a hunch about the factory. I got
Oh, do
security
you?
camera records here of people leaving the factory.
Good. It'd be helpful to talk with whoever left last.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mixed up the photos so we can put them back in the right order.
What? Why would you do that?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. That's evidence.
Sheriff Bogg, you absolute shitbag. Rearrange Sheriff Bogg's photos to show the order in which the factory workers left. Okay, let's see here. 1. This should be 3. That's 2, 4. Okay. It's the footprints. Hey. Security screw up. More like sheriff screw up.
This should clear things up.
Yeah, that seems about right. Looks like the last one out was Mike Lobb.
You think he might have had something to do with the accident?
Probably. Why don't you head out to the ice fishing huts on Lake Svens? When he's not working, he's usually there trying to dead stick a lunker.
Got it. No, wait. Do what to a what?
Catch some fish. He's got himself a bright orange vest. Can't miss him. Anyway, to get there, you can take the snowmobile out to Sesame Woods. But you'll have to hoof it from there.
Alright, well, before I go looking for Marty McFly, Midnight Gum, I guess I gotta get out of here. Glory?
What do you know about Glory Davner?
Foreman's wife. Poor girl, she's a sweet kid. Her family has lived in this town for generations.
Maybe she has something to do with the accident.
That's ridiculous.
It could be an insurance.
Now you just leave poor Glory alone. She's having a hard enough time without you getting all accusatory.
I mean, it is my job. Can I get the gum yet? No.
What was the name of the factory worker I'm looking for?
The last guy to leave the factory was Mike Lobb. Drive out to Sesame Woods, then walk the trail out to the ice fishing huts.
Is there anything I should know about the Sesame Woods?
They've got the odd wolverine in them.
What?
But they're probably hibernating or migrating or the like.
Well, at least it's not a Tasmanian devil. Goodbye,
I better
dirtbag.
get back to it.
You betcha.
So what are you snickering about over
Hello,
there, huh?
gentlemen. A bit early for a lunch break, isn't it?
Until the eraser factory opens again, Daryl and I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, me and Daryl got nowhere else to go.
Oh, that's great. Then you don't mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah. As soon as I get these bugs back in place.
What? Why do you have bugs in a diner?
You gonna help or not?
Asshole, complete asshole. Daryl's famous insect collection has gone AWOL. Box them back up again by stringing lines between adjoining points, keeping these rules in mind. Enclose all the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. A box can be any size, but it must be 4-sided. Bugs of the same kind can share a box. Each green grass grazer needs 3 squares of territory, including the square it's on. Each pink puddle paddler needs 2, including the square it's on. Okie dokie. And there you go. That was actually kind of a little bit of a pain.
Oh, look at that! He did it!
Yes. Now, will you answer my questions?
Sure. Fire 'em at me.
Yes, please, more exposition. What do you know about the factory, good sir?
You two are employed at the factory. Would you say it's a safe place to work?
Well, safe as any other place, I guess.
Yeah, except the new wing is haunted.
No, it isn't. You better quit listening to those hippies.
Why do you think the new wing is haunted?
When the factory expanded, we built a new wing. A bunch of locals got angry we had to clear out part of the forest to do it.
Because spirits live in the forest.
Spirit?
You mentioned something about spirits in the forest. Really?
Depends on who you ask.
You won't see me out in the woods after sundown.
Well, me neither. But there ain't no spirits.
Sort of people mistaking raccoons for spirits. I still am waging my bets on the trash panda being responsible for all this.
Do you guys know what happened to the foreman?
Yeah, the lobster bit him.
Shut up, Daryl.
What do you mean a lobster bit him?
He means Mike Lob. Mike and Isaac didn't get along all the time. Had a little bit of a fight.
That's 'cause Isaac thought he was smarter than all of us floor guys.
Well, he probably is.
No, he ain't. Just 'cause he's a college boy don't make him smart.
But he was your foreman, so there must have been something special about him if, you know, he got a position that paid more than yours. Did that bug you at all? See what I did there? Bug? I'm kidding. I did not intentionally make that joke. I just realized it after the fact.
What do you know about the guy fixing the sign outside?
Randall Scruffman. Weird guy. He thinks the trees talk to him.
Yeah, but he sure picked the right line of work. He's gonna be employed forever. Stuff always needs fixing.
I think he looks extra hard for stuff to fix around here.
Yeah, so he can be close to Glory. She's the waitress here. Sweeter than moose milk in the morning.
He hear the trees whisper to him? Is that what he said? The trees whisper to him. Maybe it's PTSD, you know. A little bit of that old Vietnam going on here. He hears whispers in the trees, and the trees speak Vietnamese. Oh man, I love this damn mixer.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Anytime.
Hi there. I'm
What's your
Agent
deal,
Tethers
dude?
with the FBI. Sir, you seem stressed. Do you know something about the factory you'd like to let me in on?
Or is it something you just don't want to talk to me about?
I don't know anything.
Sir, it's against the law to withhold information or lie to a federal agent.
Yeah, I'm into some stuff.
What stuff?
So, what's your name?
Steve?
Sir, I'm here about the factory. If you've got nothing to do with it, then however you spend your time doesn't concern me. There's nothing you can tell me about the factory.
I don't commingle with the factory folk.
You haven't heard about anything suspicious going on, have you?
Nothing more than usual.
What stuff are you into?
I airlift wooden gnomes out of Scoggins.
What?
With birds.
To where? Why? How?
Black market trinket rings. Big money.
Couldn't you just use the mail?
The longer I listen, the more absurd that sounds, but I just love how he didn't have a response to Tether's last comment. Guess he never thought to just mail stuff. Loner Steve trains birds to transport freight. Tonight's shipment just departed, but Steve forgot to note the quantity. Can you determine the number of gnomes? Each type of bird has a certain weight limit. Each bird shown is carrying the maximum amount it can. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what he can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's two legs. Let's see here. Okay, so Blue Jay can carry 2. Okay, like maybe there could be 1 in this one. I got the 3 here, and if the Blue Jay can carry 2, knock that off, and you can add those 2 to the weight this is carrying. And I'm gonna assume that this is 4. Split that between these 2, and yeah, a duck should be able to carry 4. I'd make this 3 and then 1 again. 1, 14? Oh, thank you. Air Malin. I was really scared on that one.
Another puzzle solved.
Okay, cool. Time to go ahead and check out Mike Lob. I should have gone back in and get the gum. Nice sign. Did a good job fixing it. Is it a trash panda? Oh. Jeez, Tethers, you see something just a little bit unusual and you immediately go for the gun? Oh, was that a gnome?
The snow must be
I
playing
think I
tricks on my eyes.
recognized that.
For a second, I thought I saw... It doesn't matter. I'm on my way to question Mike Lob at the ice fishing huts. But to get there, I have to go through Sesame Woods. That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Yeah, that looks like one of the emotes that Robaz uses in his Twitch streams. So is this what that's from? Alright, time to go check on old Mike Lob. Wait, no! Gum! Gum first, gum. The gum is gone. Shit. Oh, nothing can be done about that. It'd be funny if it broke the game and just replayed that same cutscene over again. It's like, Tethers, how many times can you get scared by a gnome? Is he dead?
Hello? I think I found Mike Lob. Man, late 30s. Looks like he froze to death, trying to solve some sort of problem. I'm gonna have a look.
He froze to death, trying to solve something. A puzzle. Apparently a deadly puzzle. Okay. Was Mike Lob following Isaac? Rotate tiles to chart a path from Mike Lob to the ice fishing hut. But beware, lest the path intersect with one upon which a shadowy figure lurks. Oh my. Oh my. Is this it? How? Take another look. Does your path intersect with a hidden person path? I don't get it. It's all these like branches and shit that fucks around with me on this. You gotta use the hint. In order to get to the ice hut, you'll need to pass below the center tile. That doesn't help. The final image will show the gnomes rotated like this. Down, up, left, up. I don't get this one. I'll do whatever. What? That's what I had. Who's making that kind of... You asshole. How is this wrong? Is it not like this one here? Is this the one that's screwing me? Okay. I think this is it. I think this is what it was showing. I can kind of see now what it means by don't intersect But I think it's a little stupid when you have these little curves here to go in these certain directions like this right here. This doesn't make sense. On this tile, like in the center there, it's like, what the hell is that about? Well, I hate to leave this on such a sour freaking note, because that was a really, really shit puzzle. I don't know anybody else that'd be able to go ahead and do that. Probably can get it just fine. Maybe I'm stupid, but I personally think that was a shit puzzle. I'm salty about that now.
No puzzle's gonna stop me in my tracks. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean... Ah!
My club's not dead.
They tried to take him. The lock must not.
The lock on the factory door.
Key.
Tethers, give him your coat.
What is this thing? I think I found something important in the hands of a dead lobster. I'm going to hold on to it for later.
I mean,
the lake with the ice fishing huts is just past the
he wasn't
clearing.
dead, you know, when
I'm
you got
going
it
to
from him.
continue on to see if anyone there seems to have this affliction.
Okay, well, you know, before I do anything, gum. Alright, that's it. Wow! iLob just handed us a cog for the lock on the door to the Scoggins Eraser Factory and then croaked. Jeez, Tethers, you couldn't have just, you know, offered him your jacket or something? You might have saved his life, who knows? So what the hell is going on here? I'm still just a tiny bit salty about that last puzzle. But okay, so we've got... Probably don't even have anything to do with the raccoons. This is probably the friggin' gnomes now. At least now I know where that Rabaz emote came from. I didn't know it was this game. But yeah, you know, I like this a lot. I like the music and the ambiance. It is not that I have some kind of weird aesthetic for games in the snow. Seems some people think that. You know who you are. It's not true. It might be true. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, or if you just have an opinion voice, why don't you go and leave your comments down below, and I'll get back to making more awesome videos for you guys. Later.